The HAPPRUN Projector, native 1080p Bluetooth projector, is an outstanding device for experiencing high-definition entertainment. With its native 1080p resolution, 9500L brightness, and 10000, high dynamic contrast ratio, it delivers sharper, brighter, and richer images, providing an immersive viewing experience. Furthermore, the projector comes with a portable 100 screen, making it ideal for various settings. One of the standout features is its ability to project a 200-inch display with a projection distance of 16.4 feet, offering a flexible viewing experience. The plus 15-degree keystone correction feature ensures easy setup and perfect screen positioning, making it a great choice for families seeking versatile and user-friendly entertainment options. Moreover, the inclusion of Bluetooth 5.1 functionality and powerful dual speakers enhances the audio experience, providing excellent sound effects and a premium audio.
Second thought, let's not actually take that projector down. Instead, we'll just put a TV tray table up and put this on there and just try to finagle it in the right position. It's probably the better, smarter thing to do.
Yeah, that should do.
Now, when you're installing this is where you really start to see the difference between, say, a $3,500 projector like the JVC and a $100 projector like the HAPPRUN. The JVC, I can go in all the menus and I can adjust really every corner to make sure it fits perfectly on the screen. The HAPPRUN, not so much. In fact, it only includes a focus wheel, a plus or minus 15-degree tilt adjustment, and it also does include a stand on the front, which you can tilt it up, although you probably want to use that minimally, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. And it also includes a digital zoom, which gives you a little bit more placement flexibility when installing this. Now, I say all this to say that you might need to get a little creative to make sure that this is level and perfectly the way you want it. In fact, for me, it seems like this table tray wasn't quite level, or maybe it's the floor, I don't know. And I had to use just a small passive radiator weight, you can call it a washer, just underneath one of the legs of the projector to get that screen on there perfectly. Now that I have found out the right location, it's time to hook up the video. Now you can do this in quite a few different ways. You can hook this up with an HDMI directly from your device or from your home theater receiver, or you can use something like a USB to go to something like a Roku stick or a Fire Stick. You can also technically use the composite input if you want to, red, white, and yellow, although I don't see many people using that unless you have an old school gaming retro game that you want to play on the projector. Otherwise, I just don't see the red, white, and yellows really coming into play at all. Now, the only other input that's on it is Bluetooth 5.1, which is nice to have, except that that's really just for audio. And I would never tell anyone to listen to a projector speakers, which is great because this does have a headphone out, which you can hook a 3.5mm to RCA cable up and hook up some external powered speakers like, say, the Dynas, and you'd be on your way. Although I think most people would hook this up probably with a home theater receiver with all of their speakers hooked up to it, and then that would just go directly to the projector from the output. And that's how I'm going to hook this up. Now, it's always good to have a really long HDMI cable when you do something like this, and I keep one on hand. And honestly, if you have a projector, you should pick one up, so I'll leave one down in the description if you need one. And now that we have it hooked up, it's a moment you've been waiting for. How good is the actual picture? Is it better than the JVC projector? And will my whole theater just blow up? The last one doesn't seem really reasonable to happen. When I turned it on, I was actually quite impressed with the picture quality. In fact, I was in shock. And that's because I've had these inexpensive projectors before, and the picture was never anything I would even entertain watching. This was quite a pleasant out-of-the-box experience, and it only got better as I switched between the 3 presets and the user setting. In darker movies such as Prometheus, I enjoyed the dynamic setting, which really allowed you to get into those black shadows and be able to see that shadow content better. But movies that like Cars that were highly dynamic and bright already, I liked the mild setting, which did a really good job of getting deeper, darker blacks and bringing out a much better picture in my opinion. And really, for that black level to be as good as it is, it's better than a lot of the other projectors that I've used, and that's saying quite a bit. So for a $100 projector, the picture was quite impressive. And thankfully, my theater room didn't blow up. So am I going to replace my $3,500 JVC projector with this $100 projector from HAPPRUN? No. Even though the picture quality for the $100 projector is quite good, it just can't keep up with the $3,500 projector from JVC. It has a more limited color wheel, and its dynamic